Hi, I'm Gracie, and I'm going to be talking about empirical and molecular formula. So here's the difference in empirical and molecular formula. Basically, empirical formula is like the lowest ratio of a chemical formula. Molecular formula is a variant of empirical formula, but is multiplied by some coefficient. So here is the process to an empirical formula problem. First, convert the percents to grams. Assuming they add up to 100%, you can just assume that the percent values are equal to the grams. Then, you convert grams to moles. Next, you divide each value by the lowest mole value. Finally, if the numbers don't round out to whole numbers when you divide them, you'll need to multiply them by a certain factor so that they become whole numbers. Here are the decimal factors I mentioned. These work because decimals work like fractions, and if you converted these decimals to their fraction form, multiplying by these numbers would be like canceling in fractions. Just be sure to memorize these for your exams and quizzes, because you probably won't be given them. Here's a practice problem. Pause the video and try it out for yourself. When I do these problems, I like to set them up simultaneously since you need both parts to finish the problem, but you don't have to do that. First, just assume that the percents can be converted straight to grams since they total to 100%, then change those grams to moles. Now that you have your moles, you divide by the smallest amount of moles. Now one of the numbers will always come out to 1, but as you can see, the other is 1.33. So we need to multiply by one of the factors to get rid of that decimal. In this case, you'll multiply by 3, and note that you have to multiply all of the numbers by that factor for this to work. Now we have our subscripts. And that is the empirical formula. Here are the steps for finding molecular formula. Once you've found the empirical formula, most of the work is already done for you. The problem will provide a molecular weight for you of the molecular formula. You will need to calculate the molecular weight of the empirical formula, then divide the molecular formula molecular weight by the empirical formula molecular weight. This will give you a number that you can multiply the empirical formula by, which then gives you the molecular formula. Here's a continuation of the last problem. You already have the empirical formula, now find the molecular formula. Pause this video and give it a shot. So here's the molecular weight that I calculated for S3O4. Now divide the 480 by 160, and you'll get 3. Now you can multiply that by the empirical formula. And your molecular formula is S9O12. That's all for now. I hope this video helped you understand these multi-step problems better. If you want more practice, feel free to book a tutoring appointment with me or one of the other tutors. Bye!